Alright, on this one we're going to show you how to um, send certain instruments or whatever to a certain mix or, uh, or an effect. So, if say you got channel 16, if I select channel 16 and I have sends on faders, now whatever is in this section right here, when I turn it up, it's going to be turning up channel 16 in that mix. So say mix bus 1 is my drummer's wedge, mix bus 2 might be my keyboard wedge. So, and say channel 16 is the lead vocalist. Now what I would do is I would select 16 and I would just turn if the drummer said he needs more lead vocal, I would just turn this up in 16. But what you have to do first of all, take it out of flip fader, sends on fader, and because you have to have some kind of volume to that mix. Period. So what I normally do, I normally go through and set those mixes. I mean, set the mixes to unity or whatever. I would go through all of them and do that. And then now when you go to flips on fader, you don't have to worry about turning that mix up. So all you would be doing is just turning this lead vocal up in in the drummer's wedge, or the keyboard player say, hey, I need more lead vocalists too. Okay, now you can turn it up however loud it needs to be in the keyboard wedge. Or another way you can do it is you can take it out of flip fader mode. You can select, say your drummer's mix is mix 1, like we said. You select mix 1, and well, you actually will stay in sends on faders mode. You select mix 1, then you will go over here to whatever channel you want to turn up in that mix. So say on channel 1, it's a snare or something like that. Now since you've already selected the mix that you want to apply it to, now you just go over here, and this works faster for if you're just setting, say with your drummer, he's like, hey, you're going through everybody's mixes and you just want to set up one person at a time. So now since you have him selected, since you have your drummer selected, now you can go through. He says, hey, I need more snare, I need more, say to his hi-hat, okay, bring up the hi-hat, bring up this, or so on, or whatever, on these channels to apply into the drummer's wedge, because you already have his mix selected. So now you're doing is just applying those certain channels off into his mix. So hopefully this helps somebody, or at least gets you past something that you're stuck on or whatever, if it applies to sending mixes and all that kind of stuff. Also, let me do that while I'm here, since it's in the same situation area. So on one of your mixes, you normally have you're gonna have effects on one of your buses, and right now there are, when you get the board, you have effects on 13 through 16 if I remember right. So you would do it the same way that you would apply anything to the drummer's wedge or whatever. So if 13 is your reverb, now when you select 13, if you want, remember we said 16 was the lead vocal. If you want more the lead vocal to have, some reverb on it, now you would go to that channel and put it off in there however much you want. If you want it real heavy, of course you'll turn it up higher. If you just want it light, you have it low, or whatever. So like I said, it applies to your effects the same way it does to your mix, because you're using the mixes for that. All right, so hopefully this helped. somebody and leave a comment or a question if you have any questions. Like I said, I mean, I'm not a specialist on this board or anything. I'm just trying to help some people out if they have any questions, so they won't be stuck on certain situations. Because when I got the board, I was kind of lost on some of the stuff or whatever. But hopefully this helps you out. Appreciate it.